Well, DC, like Frank Sinatra, this man has done it his way. The former UFC welterweight and middleweight champion, George Rush St. Pierre. A lot of people believe pound for pound, DC, GSP is the best they've ever seen.
Yes, because he was able to mix everything together so well. When he was fighting a wrestler, he was able to keep the fight standing. When he was fighting a striking specialist, he was able to take him to the ground. His jiu-jitsu and just his full-on MMA game was something that we had never seen in the UFC before. Won the UFC championship at middleweight after being away for 4 years. Just showed how special George St. Pierre truly is.
In terms of MMA application of wrestling, no one has done it better than George Rush St. Pierre. George Rush St. Pierre, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. Well, even dating to his time on The Ultimate Fighter, DC, back in 2015, you got the sense very early on that Kamaru Usman could be something special. As he has always put it, I'm a problem. He's a champion. He's a real problem.
Yes, he is a problem because he has a pace and pressure that most guys can't handle. We saw it in the RDA fight. We saw it in the Woodley fight. And because his wrestling is so smothering, as he showed in the Moraes fight, his striking opportunities opened themselves up. Kamaru Usman, as you say, J.A., is a real problem for anybody at 107.
And he's a loyalist. He has been true to his coaches, Henry Hoof, Greg Jones, and everybody else. Kamaru Usman has realized the dream, and he'll try to take it to the next level here tonight. Kamaru Usman, and he finds himself in another big spot here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, George Rush St. Pierre. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, with respect to Matt Hughes and everybody else, this is a matchup of the two best welterweight champions in UFC history, and you got to feel good for Kamaru Usman. He wanted this George St. Pierre fight, and it has finally materialized for him tonight.
Usman feels like this is the last step. This is the last hurdle to cross in order to truly stand alone at the top of the welterweight division's history. It is going to be much easier to say than it will be to do, because George St. Pierre is a beast. And this is a guy that changed mixed martial arts for all time. He can do it all, man. I cannot wait for this one. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Usman. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Oh, he got to the spot. In the half guard. Oh, right into mouth.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Usman. Constantly a moving target. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
This is where he wants to be.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guards. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep.
Defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Usman's right back to the full mount here.
This is a terrible position.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Usman's able to make a nice transition there, back into side control. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Nice transition.
Usman's right back to the full mount. Lands the ground and pound strike.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Work to get back in the guard.
Oh. Big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Usman.
Oh, big elbow.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Well, he's got his back now. Well, St. Pierre's in half guard.
Get the mount here.
Final seconds.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. Round two next.
Stop!
All right, listen to me, bud. Breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason you're going to...
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little bit.
All right, here we go. Next round is underway. We saw one submission attempt in the previous round. He wasn't able to finish the job.
But he got to the position. You know that he's always looking for submissions. Maybe the next time he'll get it in tight enough to find the finish.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, St. Pierre's in half guard.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Usman.
He's gonna attack armbar. Arms in deep.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe. Now he's going full mount.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
He's got to be careful here.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two.
He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, that Kamaru looks tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, trying to pass here. Dikembe Mutombo style. He gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Usman's back in full mount. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fighter in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going there.
Let's go. We got to scramble here.
90 seconds to go. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut. Good jab there by the champion.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
Good work, guys. Come on.
He flattens him out. This could be the beginning of the end.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
He's got to be careful here.
Posture gestures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Usman going for the takedown here, but he misses. And sounds on round 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
That was great head movement. Oh, man.
Very nice leg kick there by GSP. Oh, looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt. GSP gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
He's back in the clinch. Let's see what he does now.
All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Usman's in half guard now. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Usman's back in half guard.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
St. Pierre gets up. He is back on the feet here.
What a fun fight. These two are going back and forth.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, huge left. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
St. Pierre's in half guard, making all these shots count. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Oh, right into mount.
All right, setting up for an armbar now.
He's got it isolated.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much. No. Oh, man, that was slick.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Knee on belly.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Nice leg kick.
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Usman's in half guard. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. A series of punches from the top here by Usman. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Usman going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. And now he's got the back.
I need you to move, scramble.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
All right, settle down, relax, breathe, okay? The takedowns are not working, okay? They're not working the way you're setting them up, but we're sticking to the game.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it in the Oh, he's stuck bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover. Oh, there we go.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
GSP going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Well, this is Ab's big shots landed by him now.
Out here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Oh, nice. Great shot from the top position.
Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain his line of sight. He has got to continue to go at that cut right now.
Well, St. Pierre's back in full mount.
He's got to start throwing now.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
Now the hammer fist here by GSP.
Oh, boy, look at that gash.
Good fight here, under 2 to go. St. Pierre's in half guard. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
he's going full mount.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts.
Look at that, going into the armbar. What a tight armbar.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. He's having his way with him here. All right, side control now.
Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
St. Pierre's back in side control. Nicely done. Working out of the half guard here. All right, feet on the hips here.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by St. Pierre.
That eye's starting to close.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. He's gonna choke him. There it is.
Do some work, guys.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Usman's cut, not getting blood in his eyes per se, but that is a huge gash on the cheek. Kind of looks like a slot machine right now, and if we get in between rounds, the ringside physician and the cut man are going to have their work cut out for them. Great high output fight thus far. Both fighters incurring damage. Seems like whoever can dig deeper is probably going to win.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who's tougher. You know, when you have an evenly matched fight like this, a war, you don't know who's going to get their hand raised. Both of these men have fought beautifully tonight, and both have had their moments.
Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round.
Oh, nice.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Just missed with the left there. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown.
He passed the half guard.
You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. Got to raise that guard.
You got to get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you got to forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep your elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face. Every time, you're going to just get more and more swollen.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. St. Pierre's right back to the full mount here.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, shades of Anthony Showtime Pettis against Tony Ferguson, just masked in blood. This is not looking good.
Yeah, it was like all Ferguson fighters, right? He would just destroy people. And that's exactly what he looks like right now. He looks like he has been on the receiving end of all the elbows thrown by Tony Ferguson. His cut is really bad. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Good work from the top here by GSP. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Massive shot from the top.
Well, St. Pierre's in half guard now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Under 3 minutes remain in round 5.
Full side control now.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach.
Oh, big shots here. Takes his back now. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's paying for it. Now, somebody's going to have to save him.
Oh, man, that's hard to watch, right? Targets that swollen area, and it's getting worse by the minute. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Nice positional control here. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
What an absolute war it has been. Probably going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation, and I wouldn't be surprised to see both fighters at the hospital later tonight.
It just takes me back to certain fights. It takes me back to Michael Johnson against Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier. The best fights in the world is what I think about when I look at these two. From the blood, from the damage, to the heart and the spirit that these two have shown. I cannot believe that these guys have made it to a minute left in the fight with that type of ability.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Oh, right into mount.
Usman's in half guard. 20 seconds to go in the fight.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. These ground strikes are starting to add up. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
All right, so another big win for the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. On any given Saturday night, you are looking live at the best welterweight in the world.
The best welterweight in the world, a guy that has the ability to just stymie any opponent, make you fight his type of fight, the pace and pressure